Hi everyone, today we're over at Peck Park, Department of Recreation and Parks, City of Los Angeles. Peck Park is one of the many parks, hundreds and hundreds of parks within the City of Los Angeles. It's one of the oldest parks in the harbor area. And because it's one of the oldest, it happens to be one of the largest. When there wasn't a problem allocating vast amounts of land, large amounts of acres, to community use. Lots of things to see and do at Peck Park. There's a full gymnasium or gym. There are tennis courts, there's basketball courts, there's children's play areas, baseball and softball, diamonds, community centers, very large canyon area with hiking trails. This that we're seeing now is more of the open space, flat areas with grass, picnic areas. They have barbecues here. We're heading over to take a look at one thing off in the distance. It's a quiet day here so far. On the weekends, the park gets quite busy. But we just beat the crowds today. Peck Park is located just off of Western Avenue, just about at Summerlin. A variety of trees that have been here for a long, long time. We'll pass this picnic area here, and off in the distance you might be able to figure out where we're headed. There's quite a variety of amenities here at Peck. This is just one of them. So this right here is the Peck Park Skate Park. Also for BMX riding. Oh, lost his hat. So we have a few skateboarders today. Few people on bikes. Trying to glide along the rails. Hi. So this pool type shape here, it's nice of them to give some steps, and actually looks like it could have been a real pool at one time because they actually put in the pool light. They have the drain at the bottom, the steps. If there was water, you can get out there, but they have over here some steps going down to the base so you can get in and get out easily. So the more open areas for the bikes, have someone ready to go. Thank you. Pretty talented. I would say this isn't his first time. Well done. tight squeeze here. I think I'll go the other direction. So this was specifically built for the bicycles and the skateboarders. It's one of the many things here at Peck. There's really something for everyone here. If you want to hike, you can hike. If you want to walk, you can walk. If you want to have a barbecue, you can do that. If you want to play basketball, you want to play tennis. Not a lot of parks have tennis courts. Here in the Los Angeles area, there's still a few of them left, but most of them are the older parks with extra space. Picnic area, no vehicles allowed. Outside the restrooms on our right, we have some drinking fountains as well as a water bottle refill station, which is always a good idea. This service road, which doubles as a wide walking path, it just skirts the very edge of the canyon area. The canyon area extends far beyond what we can see here. Nice tall oak trees. All kinds of plants down there, including different types of palms. Palms are all over Southern California at this point. This is the backside of one of the community buildings. Looks like that might be a loading dock area, since we're still on a service road. That could be. There's all kinds of wildlife that live here. Certainly all sorts of birds, as well as seeing squirrels and other small four-legged creatures running around. You can hear the crows in the distance. A squirrel on the left and several crows. This guy picked up something to eat. So the canyon extends far down to our left, so we're at the narrow end. You can see a path on the other side. So it extends down this way where it gets wider. It actually gets very quiet down here, with the exception of the birds. We'll just head down a little further on this short Peck visit today. Because I'm pretty sure they don't have any stairs to get out of this canyon. You have to do the hike back, which is primarily uphill. So in the rains, the base of this canyon, the valley, so to speak, does fill up with water. But being LA in Southern California, it really is short-lived. But at the time, it really looks nice. So there's quite a contrast here. We're just touching the surface of the acres and acres of canyon hiking area. You compare that to a much more basic type experience of getting out of your car and just going over to one of the picnic tables. They're both good experiences, completely different. So the path out of the canyon is fairly steep. It's a good path to take a couple rest stops along the way. And we weren't even all the way down there. These days there just isn't a lot of available land. So when a park is developed somewhere, it's fortunate that any new parks get put in for the public's use. But to have it be acres and acres and acres is very unusual. That land just isn't there at this point. See the layers of dirt and rock over the years. Here's a sign here reminding us that some of the critters here are coyotes. Supervise your children. Keep your dogs on a leash. Do not feed the animals. And do not approach them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Coyotes are around, but they're easily hazed. So they usually do not want to be around people. They're typically more scared of people much of the time than people are of the coyotes. They're happy to go the other direction. describing how they are managing water on the site, how they're funneling it through ditches and ponds, permeable landscapes. It's another bridge that's elsewhere in the canyon that we didn't even go down that direction. So the canyon extends far beyond those trees over there. So as we circle the front side of this one community center here at the park, across we see the gym. Beyond the gym are tennis courts, and they also have basketball courts that direction. Over here you might be able to see under the trees off in the distance the baseball, softball diamonds. This is really nice. This would be the main offices and community center of the park. George H. Peck Community Recreation Center. You have a quite nice children's play area here. And it's actually in sand. Most of the time these kids' play areas now are on padded and cushioned bases, not on actual sand, less maintenance. For example, on the left, those larger tower type things with the slides, that's all a padded base, but the rest of this is sand. Oh, this one's interesting. Climb all the way around there without falling off. That'd be pretty good. You need to have coordination and strength to do that. This is just one of the many basketball courts, and this one is up here just so it's next to the flat area and the open areas for people that don't want to venture further in. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me on this abbreviated, rather short visit to Peck Park. We're going to be coming back in the future to go on more of the trails. Many acres we did not see, many acres. So we see different things and have different experiences. hit that thumbs up button there, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it there. And click subscribe so you know the next time we have a live adventure. Have a great day.